Alrighty, looks like we're live again. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Heaters Shuffle Draft Franchise Rebuild here in Super Mecha Baseball 4, year number 3. Last episode, we opened up the season with a doubleheader against the Platypi, which we swept, winning the opening day matchup 6-2, and then the follow-up night game 5-2. Giving ourselves a nice 2-0 cushion here to start the season to top the division, tied with the Grapplers at 2-0. Next up is our division rivals, the Beewolves. We'll get a first look at them here in year number 3. On the mound for us is second year of right-hander Reese Hunter, making her first start of the year. And on the mound for the Beewolves is veteran Tusker Fuss, who has been debuffed massively here in the series. He has maximum injury prone and medium debuff on Meltdown, neither of which are very good traits to have, especially if you're a starting pitcher. Let's see if we can take advantage of that in the game coming up. Here's the lineup we're going to use for the game today. Leading off in left field will be Buck Big Country Swiner. Batting second, 10th shortstop Ham Slamus. Batting third, right fielder Jovan Bambino. Batting fourth, third baseman Norm Phenomeno. He is locked in. Batting fifth, first baseman Grunt Manley. Batting sixth, rookie center fielder Stanley Swanson. Batting seventh, second baseman Sloop Whoopity. Batting eighth, catcher Fiona Clark. And batting ninth will be Reese Hunter. Let's go ahead and get it on. Alrighty, looking at the Beewolves here on paper, they are really extreme power hitters, and they have a really good speed behind it as well. Same with their starting pitching. Their defense is lacking, though. Their contact is only slightly above average. Same with their bullpen. So we see where they put their money. Let's see if that works out for them. Alrighty, we're going to be up first today, so let's get it on. Swiner, Slamus, and Bambino up first against Tusker Fuss as he races out to take the mound. Very familiar with the confines of Emerald Diamond Stadium is Tusker Fuss because the Herbisaurs, or those damn grasses as we like to call them, used to call this ballpark home back in SMB2 and SMB3. So he's very familiar with this park. He was a member of the Herbisaurs before the draft. Big Country locked in here at the top of the lineup today, hitting .571. 1 RBI already on the young season for Buck as he's ready to get it started against Tusker Fuss. Tuss sets and fires. Heater inside. That's a strike. 0-1. Gets ahead. Fastball at the knees. Crushed by Big Country left center field. And that is a rude welcome to Tusker Fuss. That is a fireball coming at you there in left center stands. Big Country hits his first homer as a member of the Heaters organization, and that gives us an early 1-0 lead as that fastball was center cut. And Big Country did not miss. Way to start it, Buck. Next up is shortstop Ham Slamus. He's 10th, hitting only 1 for 8 to start the year with an RBI. Facing the already tense Fuss. Heater up and in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball away, line to short, right at Donga, though, for the first out. Next up, right fielder Jovan Bambino, hitting .375, 3 for 8 here to start the year. No homers, no RBIs yet for Jovan. Forcing him up and away, strike called, 0-1, nice pitch. Fastball up, hard chopper through the middle base hit as Bambino delivers his first hit of the game. He'll be on here with 1 down. And that is going to bring up the third baseman locked in Norm Phenomeno, the two-way player, hitting .500 with 2 homers and 6 RBIs on the year. Already off to a hard start here offensively. Curveball hangs on the first pitch at the letters, 0-1. Curveball up and in, turned on by Norm into the right field corner. That is crushed. Fireball coming at you there in the first row of the stands in right field. Phenomeno turns on the hanging breaking ball, and that's his 3rd homer of the season. It is quickly 3-0 Heaters on 2 homers in the inning. Not a bad start. Next up, first baseman Grunt Manley, hitting 3 for 8 with a solo homer to start the year. Manley, a former teammate of Fuss before the draft, as that changeup is low below the knees. Ball 1. Fastball middle of the plate, ripped up the middle base hit, and that is another hit. 3rd in a row for us. He's on it with 1 down. Next up is rookie center fielder Stanley Swanson, hitting .500 here in the start of the year with an RBI. He's hitting 4 for 8. Curveball up and in, that's a strike. 0-1. Fastball up and in, dumped to left center field, and that is going to get down for a base hit as Swanson hits another one. 4th hit in a row, and he'll hold it first. Going to third is Manley. Runners at the corners with 1 down. And here's second baseman Sloop Whoopity. He's 0 for 3 here to start the year, and he sat out game 2 because he wasn't hitting well. And Meltdown is active for the first time today for Tusker Fuss. That is a -50 accuracy for the remainder of the inning after 4 hits. And I triggered the Meltdown trait for the opposing pitcher. Apparently that is an achievement here. And it is called Meltdown. Aptly named. First pitch heater up and in is a strike called as I was checking the achievement. 0-1. That's way outside, and that's off the catcher's glove. Runner's going to come home. Flip to the plate is late. Runner scores on the pass ball. It's 4-0 as Swanson advances to second. 1 down still. 1-1 count. Curveball up and in. Line to third. Right at round a horn for the second out of the inning. Now to bring up catcher Fiona Clark, getting her first at bat of the season. Starting over Tiny DeGrande to give him a day off. And Meltdown remains active for the rest of the inning. Wow, that's really bad when that gets activated. Jesus. Fuss sets, fires. Gets a curveball over at the knees to his former teammate Fiona Clark. Clark was also a member of the Herbivores before the draft, so she's familiar with Fuss. Heater up out of the zone, sky to right center. Over for it is Hammer Longballo. He'll put it away, and that will end the inning. But 4 runs in the inning on 2 homers and a pass ball wild pitch give the Heaters a 4-0 lead to the bottom of the first. Donga Sports and Stanza due up here against Reese Hunter. She's ready to make her first start of her second year. Shortstop Masha Donga leading off here for the Beewolves is hitless on the season with an RBI. She is, however, still an off-speed hitter. Still a really solid hitter in her own right. Here's the lineup for the Beewolves today. After Donga, it is the second baseman, Jock Sports. Batting third is locked-in first baseman, Kat Stanza. Batting fourth, locked-in center fielder, Hammer Longballo, who was signed in free agency. Batting fifth, third baseman, Rhonda Horn. Batting sixth, left fielder, Rafael Gonzalo. Batting seventh, right fielder, Bubbles Garcia. Batting eighth is catcher Anton Goodwood, and batting ninth is the pitcher Tusker Fuss. Looking at the bench for the Beewolves, Devin Godsendes is injured, so he is sitting there. Zoom de la Cruz is tense. Hieronymus Jackson, the center fielder, is on the bench. Catcher Mamori Aoshima is taking a day off to rest. Tig Tantrum, the left fielder, is also there. And then looking at the rotation, they have Dino Parmigiano, his second-year pitcher. He's locked in, and Meow Bubkins, who just pitched. So then we won't see either of them today. They have long reliever Christopher McGillies. He is due to start next game. There's also Slick Pickman, the long reliever. Third-year long reliever as well, Split Seamerson. He is tense. Then I also have Joanna Heater, who left us in free agency. Nice to see she went to a division rival, so we'll get to see her a couple times this year. Reliever Horace Heimlich, the third-year pitcher. And they also have former Moose closer Klaus the Game. Reese Hunter's ready to go. Still to ever the junk ball expert. Slider away in the first pitch is chased outside by Donga 0-1. Slider inside, line to left field. That is down for a base hit. Off the fence as well. Swiner gets it in quickly, and that'll hold Donga to just a single. Leadoff batter on for the Beewolves here in the first. Here's Jock Sports, the second baseman. Hitting 200 here to start the season. Bit of a slow start for Jock. Four-seamer up and in is high. Ball 1. Slider up and away. That's fouled off by Sports, out of play. 1-1. Dribble down and in. Grounded hard to first. Past the diving Manley into right field. That's a base hit. Back-to-back singles here to start the inning for the Beewolves as they're in business here in the first. Here is Kat Stanza, the first baseman. She is locked in, hitting 167 with a solo homer. First pitch cutter at the knees. That is fouled off late, 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Broken back grounder to third. Phenomenal there. Tags the runner. Fires to first. Double play. You love to see it. 2 down. Runner at second for Hammer Longballo, the fastball hitter. Center fielder is locked in, hitting 400 to start the year with a solo homer as well. First pitch curveball down is in the dirt. Ball 1. Four-seamer down and away, whiffed over the top of it. 1-1. Cutter up and in is chased inside, pulled foul into the Beewolves dugout. 1-2. Four-seamer down and in, chased it inside, strike 3. First punch out of the year for Hunter, and that ends the inning as she strands a runner in scoring position. To the second, it's 4-0. Hunter leads us off, then it's back to the top of the lineup with Swiner and Slamus. Not a bad start here for the Heaters. Let's see if we can keep it going. Reese Hunter leading off, the pitcher, getting her first at bat of the year against Tusker Fuss. Still tense after the first inning. Heater away, misses outside. Ball 1. He gave up 5 hits in that inning with 2 homers, 3 earned runs, and 1 on a wild pitch, so fourth one is unearned. Change up inside, rip foul by Hunter. 1-1. Change up at the knees, popped up. Behind the mound is the second baseman, Sports. He'll put it away, 1 down. Next up, Big Country. He hit a solo homer to start the game back in the first inning. He's 1 for 1 today. Still locked in. Hasn't made use of that volatile trait just yet. Hey, Loai, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you again, my friend. Coming in, we're already at a hot start here for the Heaters. Had some instant offense in the first inning with a couple homers and a wild pitch. Allowed another run to get in as well. Change up inside from Fuss on the first pitch to Swiner, 0-1. Well, I chased that one. That's a bad swing, 0-2. Chased it in the dirt, strike 3. First punch up for Fuss, 1 down. Or 2 down in the inning. You got a 4-game losing streak. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Fortunately, we're on a 2-game winning streak right now, so... although our freebooters are on a 3-game losing streak, so that might make you feel a little bit better. Ugh. Yeah, for some reason, we just get real streaky in that series. Slamus is up next. He's 0 for 1 today with a flyout. Hitting 1 for 9 here to start the year. That 2-seamer's in there away, 0-1. Looped off the end of the bat to third. That is an easy catch for Horn, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Tusker Fuss. A much-needed inning after that 4-run shellacking in the first. Bottom 2, Horn, Gonzalo, and Garcia do up against Reese Hunter. Rhonda Horn up, third baseman hitting .333. No homers, no RBIs on the year. Who was the... So with that 4-game losing streak, was it like avoidable, or is it just like bad luck, or is it just the game just like, you know, taking advantage of you and just, you know, making you feel bad? Because it does that to me from time to time too. I can see I'm doing nothing right at all. Horn fouls the first pitch slider back over the screen, 0-1. 4-seamer down, that's taken low, 1-1. Cut her up, strike called, 1-2. Caught top of the zone. Trying to figure it out. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Those are the ones you hate, where it's either like no matter what you do, nothing goes right, or it's like you know you don't know what's going on. Like, it's hard to decipher what the problem is. Curveball down and then chased it in the dirt, strike 3. Clark picks it and fires the first. That's 1 down. Second punch out for Hunter. Can't hit. I'm pitching fine, but giving up like 4 or 5 runs a game minimum. Yeah, I've had those games. 91 fastball is just really getting to me. 91 ego. Yeah, I can understand that feeling. I'm thinking about moving up myself here if we keep dominating. Rafael Gonzalo up next. Left fielder, contact versus righty active. He's hitless here to start the year. I am scared to move up, but at the same time, I think it might make these games a little bit more competitive. We'll see. Heater away is outside. Ball 1. For the Heaters, we haven't started blowing anyone out just yet, and we've only won by 3 and 4 runs, so it's not like we're killing everybody. Sawteeth would be a different story, but we started this season off slow, so not ready to move that one up yet, and the freebooters they're streaky, so can't move them up either. Curveball away, fouled off, 1-1 to count. The count evens up here for Gonzalo. Cutter down and in. That is chopped to third. Phenomeno makes the play there. On to first, 2 down. I ever consistently played? 85. 85 is the highest I consistently played back on SMB3. It is hard to dial in the difficulty. Yeah, I agree. Like, if like for some reason that you just like start losing and losing and losing, and you're like, I know I've been playing on this ego for like months or, you know, maybe a year at that point, and it's like, what changed? Why am I all of a sudden really, really bad? That's exactly what led to the buzzards getting ended. I started losing and losing and losing. I don't know what happened. But that's why when I restarted the Hot Corner series, I went down to 83 to, you know, make it, you know, fair and competitive again, and we started winning. So there you go. 28-1. Jesus Christ. That sounds like those damn grass eaters back in year 1 of the Sawteeth franchise. Jesus. Baseball shit happens all the time. Very true. Very true. It's nice to know a game can mimic that, even if it's not real life. Bubbles Garcia up next. Right fielder hitting 200 here on the season. 2 RBIs to start the year. Four-seamer down and in is a strike called as Hunter gets ahead. Little hack active as well as easy target, and that's a max debuff there for Garcia, so that's good for Hunter. She gets plus, 30 accuracy. Oof. So this would be what it's like if she actually got accuracy later in her career. Curveball outside misses. 1-1. Slider pin away. Garcia whiffs through it. 1-2. Little hack is active again. Worsinger down and in. Check swing. Ooh, he almost went for it. 2-2. Cutter up and in. Ooh, all right. Slow down. Almost hit him in the dome. Full count now. Slider down in the way. Whiff through it. Strike 3. Third punch out of the day for Hunter. 1-2-3. Second inning for her. To the third, it's 4-0. Bambino, Fenomeno, and Manley. Heart of the lineup coming up for the Heaters. He is a hammer long ball knockoff, exactly. You know, just without the fastball hitting trait. He has the ratings, sort of. Kind of looks like him, too. Jovan Bambino leading off. He's 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored back in the first inning off Fuss, who's back to neutral mojo. Heater down in the way, strike called, 0-1. Change up and away, rocketed to right center field by Bambino, but that is run down by long ball, 1 out. Speaking of which, he's a knockoff of Hammer. They're now on the same team. Norm Fenomeno up next. He's 1-for-1 with a 2-run homer back in the first inning. He turned on a hanging curveball and put it in the first row in right field. Change up and in is inside and high, 1-0. Norm up to a team-leading 3 homers now. Blew it by him on the low inside heater, 1-1. Fastball up and in. Oof. Got me napping, 1-2. Fastball at the knees, ripped to right field. Base hit for Norm as it's down in front of Garcia. He'll be on with 1 down here in the third. Now to bring up Grunt Manley, 1-for-1 with a single today. Grunt also scored on a wild pitch later in the inning. Or pass ball. Heater up and in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball away, dump to left field. That is down off the sliding glove of the left fielder. Holding at second is Fenomeno. It's a single for Manley. He's 2 for 2. 2 on 1 down, and here's rookie Stanley Swanson. He's 1-for-1 today with a single. Change up in the, or 2-seamer in the dirt. Ball 1 is Fuss now tense again. Heater up and in is a strike. 1-1. Change up at the knees. Rip foul. 1-2. Swanson behind. Heater up and away, dumped off the end of the bat to first. Easy catch for Stanza, and she'll double off Fenomeno at second because the runners were going for some stupid reason. And that ends the inning. Bottom 3, it's 4-0. Goodwood, Fuss, and Donga do up. Thanks, AI, for automatic running. I like that. You need Norm? I agree. Norm is a great batter to use. He's great if you can't afford to go use the MLB Legends and go get Babe Ruth. Norm is a great replacement. If there's a guy I would ever pay the bag to, it's him. Goodwood leading off here in the 8th slot for the Beewolves, getting the start, the backup catcher. He's batting 1,000 on the season. Heater down in the way, strike called. He's giving Mamori Aoshima a day off today. Hunter's next pitch, a curveball, hangs in there, taken high, 1-1. Cutter down at the knees, that is fouled off by Goodwood into the screen, 1-2, or into the backstop, I should say. It didn't get up high enough to be in the screen. Slider down. Chased in the dirt, strike 3. Clark picks it and fires the first in time. 4th punch out for Hunter. 1 down. Here's the pitcher, Tusker Fuss. Batting in the 9th slot today. He's basically his body is made of peanut brittle, so he is max injury prone debuff. It's not a matter of if he'll get injured, it's a matter of when. Hunter already locked in here. Heater up is high, ball 1. Cutter up and away. Line to right center over the diving Whoopity's glove, base hit. Fuss on with his first hit of the year. 1 down here in the inning. Hunter down to neutral. Here's Dongo, 1-for-1 with a leadoff single, and she was raced on a double play ground out. First pitch curveball down to Donga, taken low, ball 1. Worsinger up and away. Chased it outside, 1-1. Slider down and in, strike called, caught the knees, 1-2. Cutter at the knees, Donga hard rip to third, diving Fenomeno off his glove into left field. Good effort by Norm, he just couldn't secure it. Actually, I don't think that hit his glove, I think that hit Norm's body. Because I didn't get the notification with the little exclamation point that it hit his glove, so that's a hard single off the ribs of Fenomeno, and he seems to be okay. 2 on, 1 down, here's Jock Sports. He singled in the first inning as well, he's 1-for-1 today. Cutter up on the first pitch, fouled off, out of play. 0-1, a little early. A little under it as well. Forcing her down and in is in the dirt. Good pick by Clark. 1-1. Slider away. Ooh, just outside. 2-1. Cutter away. Checked outside. 3-1. Forcing him down and in. Sports rips it foul. Full count. Whipper activates for Jock. Ball away. Line to center right at Swanson. He'll make the catch for the second out. Everybody holds. Here's Cat Stanza for 1 today. Cutter down and in, taken in the dirt. Ball 1. Stanza grounded into a double player first time up. Forcing him down in the way, whiffed on it. 1-1. Her ball up and in, taken high. 2-1. Cutter down in the way, fouled off by Stanza late. 2-2. Forcing him up and away. Check swing outside. Full count. Runners off with the pitch here with 2 down. Slider middle in. Hard grounder to short. Slamus races in. Fires the first in time to end the inning as we strand 2 more. To the 4th, it's 4-0. Whoopity, Clark, and Hunter do up against Fuss. Whoopity leading off. Second baseman's 0 for 1 today. Lined out his first time up. Heater in there at the knees. 0-1. Change of middle in. Ripped in the whole base hit for Sloop. His first hit of the year as he's on to lead off the 4th inning for the Heaters. Get some speed on the base pass. Here's Fiona Clark. Go for 1 with the pop out her first time up. Long look over at first. Heater up and away from Fuss. Ball 1. Pick off the first. They knew Sloop was going. Stanza fires the second, and that gets Sloop for the first out. His first pick off this season. He's 0 for 1. 1-0 the count to Clark. Fastball up and in, whiffed high. 1-1. Fastball down the way, outside, whiff. 1-2. Curveball down in the way, out in front of it from Fiona. 1-2. Change up and in, ripped foul. Out of play. 1-2. Change it down, out in front of it, Fiona fouls it off, out of play, still 1-2. Change up inside, rip foul again, Fiona staying alive. Curveball away, hit off the end of the bat to center, sky ball, easy play for Hammer, 2 down. Base is empty for Reese Hunter, 0 for 1 with a pop out to second. Fastball down and in, chopper to second. Easy play for Sports on the backhand, and that ends the inning, 1-2-3. Leadoff base runner erased on a pickoff, caught stealing. Bottom 4, it's 4-0. Hammer, Rhonda, and Raphael do up. Long ball leading off. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Currently still locked in. Forcing him down in the way is outside. Ball 1. Ball middle in, ripped foul into the backstop. 1-1. Cut up and away. Hammer takes it, called strike. 1-2. Slider down and in the dirt. 2-2. Ball down in the way. Chopped in the hole to second. Whoopity to his left, cuts it off. Fires. 1 down. Hunter locked in again. Here's Rhonda Horn, 0 for 1 today, intense with a strikeout, her first time up as well. Hunter's pitch count getting a little high, already up over 50. Heater inside on the check swing. 0-1. Slider been away. That's ripped foul and hard by Horn. Out of play, though. 1-2. Whiffer activates here. Curveball down and in the dirt. Good block. 1-2. Cutter away. Outside. 2-2. Forcing her down. Chased it. Strike 3. 5th punch effort. Hunter. 2 down. Now to bring up Gonzalo. He's 0 for 1. Currently tense. First pitch curveball down and in. Chop slow roll to the first. Manley races in. Bare hands. Tags the runner to end the inning. Nice play by Grunt. 1-2-3 inning here. To the 5th. It's 4-0. Swiner, Slamus, and Bambino do up. Top of the lineup here for the Heaters in the 5th. Here's Big Country. 1 for 2 with a solo homer. I believe he struck out his first last time up. 1 for 2 day for Buck. Fastball middle of the plate. I missed it. 0-1. A little late. Curveball down and in. 1 hopper to second. Sports there. Makes the play. 1 down. Next up is Slamus. He's 0 for 2 and tense. Ground out last time up for Ham. Heater away. Strike called. 0-1. Fastball up and in. Jam slam us down the line, but foul. 0-2. Fastball down the way, dump to left center field. That is going to be down for a base hit as Slamus finds some grass. He'll hold there at first with a 1-out single. Puts a runner on for Bambino. Grounded out last time up. He's also singled. 1 for 2 today for Jobin. Fastball up and in. Oh, missed it. 0-1. Change up out in front. Fouled off. 0-2. Fastball up. Turned on by Bambino to right center field. Heading for the gap. That's going to be extra bases as goes to the deepest part of the park there in right center. Digging around second is Bambino heading for third. Slamus will score on the triple. It is 5-0 Heaters. Next up is Phenomeno. Singled last time up. He's also hit a 2-run homer. He's 2 for 2 today. Still locked in. Infield in here, trying to keep the runner from scoring. Curveball drops in there at the knees. 0-1. Fastball up and in. Hit back to Fuss. He knocks it down to the shortstop. Throw coming home. Goodwood back to second. We're third. We got a runner in the rundown here. Throw coming home will get the runner at the plate as Norm will move up to second on the fielder's choice. 2 down, runner in scoring position for Grunt Manley as RBI Hero activates. He's 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Curveball down and then is chased, grounded up the first base line. Easy play for Stanza, and that ends the inning. 1 run home, though, for the triple from Bambino. 5-0 to the bottom of the 5th. Garcia, Goodwood, and Fuss do up against Hunter. Bubbles Garcia leading off. He's 0 for 1 today.
Number 11, Bubbles Garcia.
Four-seamer down and in. Check swing inside. Ball 1. Slider down and away. Just outside. 2-0. Cutter up and away. Strike called. 2-1. Curveball middle in. Garcia rips it foul into the dugout. 2-2. Oop, that's a slip. Heater up and in. Chop slow roller to short. Jammed him. Slamus fields cleanly. 1 down. Got lucky there. Next up is Goodwood. 0 for 1 intense today. Cutter away on the first pitch. Fouled back into the screen. Goodwood struck out his first time up swinging as he chased the ball in the dirt. 0-1 pitch coming. Four-seamer in middle of the plate. Fouled off late. 0-2. Again, we get lucky there. That pitch placement. Curveball down in the way. Check swing in the dirt. Good hold by Goodwood. 1-2. Slider up and in. High. 2-2. Forcing it down and in. Chased it inside. Strike 3. 6th punch out for Hunter. 2 down. Next up is Tusker Fuss. 1 for 1 with a single today.
Tusker Fuss.
Cutter middle in on the first pitch. Check swing strike. 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. Strike called. 0-2. Cutter up and away. Fouled off. 0-2. Four-seamer down. Chased and fouled back. Still 0-2. Flashy Reese. Breath suit. Take your time. Slider down. Check swing low. 1-2. Dribble down. Whiffed on it. Strike 3. Back-to-back Ks end the inning for Hunter. 1-2-3 here in the 5th. She's up to 7 Ks today. To the 6th. 5-0 the score. Swanson, Whoopity, and Clark do up against Fuss. Rookie Stanley Swanson leading off. 1 for 2 with a single today as he'll start the 6th inning here against Fuss. Heater inside misses. Ball 1. I chased that one high. Bad swing. 1-1. Heater up and in. Jammed him as he chased it out of the zone. Cut off by Horn. She'll fire to first. 1 down. Next up is Sloop Whoopity. 1 for 2 with a single today. Two-seamer up and in high. Ball 1. Whoopity reached on a single last time up and then was thrown out trying to steal second. He's picked off. Heater down in the way. Strike called. 1-1. Heater up and away. Sky to right. Shallow. Racing in Garcia. He will not get there. It is a base hit over the both infielders. And just in front of the outfielder. Second hit for Whoopity today. He's 2 for 3. And that'll bring up Fiona Clark, who's 0 for 2. Fastball away in the first pitch, dumped to right center. That is in the gap, and that's cutting away from the fielders. First hit of the year for Clark. She's rounding first, heading for second. Coming around third is Whoopity. He'll score easily on the double. It is 6-0 Heaters. Another insurance run added. Here's Reese Hunter. 0 for 2 today with a ground out and a pop out. Still locked in. Infield playing bunt defense here as that's inside. Ball 1. Outfield's also playing shallow on Hunter. Changed away, pulled on the line to left field, right there at Gonzalo for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 58.
Big Country up next, 1 for 3. He's hit a solo homer, struck out, and grounded out today. Still locked in. Curveball down in the way, dumped up the middle on the line, base hit. That'll get a runner to third. Clark holds. Runners at the corners with 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Second hit for
number
Sliner today.
27,
Big Country's 2
Ham
for 4. Here's Ham Slamus. Singled last time up. He's 1 for 3. Still tense. Fastball down, dumped up the middle, base hit, and that'll drive in Clark from third. RBI for Ham, his second of the year. Second hit today on the single. He is 2 for 4. The Heaters now lead 7-0.
number 25.
Bambino up next, tripled homer run. He's 2 for 3 today. He's also singled. And he was thrown out in a rundown between third and home. Change up away, strike called, 0-1. Heater up is chased high, 0-2. Curveball up and in, hard up the first base line, diving his Stanza to cut it off, flips to first in time to end the inning. The 2 runs home for the Heaters here make it 7-0 here to the bottom of the 6th. Donga, Sports, and Stanza top the lineup up for the Beewolves. Hunter already up over 70 pitches, so we'll need to keep an eye on her here moving forward. Looking for the quality start this inning. Donga leads off 2 for 2 today with 2 singles, as she's had Hunter's number so far. Cut her down on the first pitch, dumped down the right field line, fouled off, 0-1, a little late. Forcing her up and away, chased it high, 0-2. Slide it down in the way, check swing low, 1-2. Curveball down in the way in the dirt, blocked, 2-2. Forcing her up and in, popped up behind second, shallow center, whoopity out for it. Sloop calls for it, and he'll put it away, 1 down. Jock Sports up next. He's 1 for 2 today with a single.
Number 12, Jock Sports.
Forcing her down in the way is taken low. Ball 1. Curveball down and in. Ripped foul. 1-1. Slider been away. Chased outside. Blooped over first. Manley gives it a look but can't get there. 1-2. Whiffer activates here for Sports. Cutter up and in. High. 2-2. Good take. Forcing her middle away. Fouled off late. Still 2-2. Slider inside. Misses badly. Full count. Curveball down. Chased. Chopped in front of the plate. Fair ball. Clark fires the first. 2 down. Base is empty for Stanza, who's 0 for 2 today.
Number 52, Cat Stanza.
Forcing her down on the first pitch. Taken low. Ball 1. Curveball down and in. Check swing strike called. 1-1. Cutter up and in. Chased it high. 1-2. Slider down in the way outside. 2-2 off the glove. 90th pitch of the day coming from Hunter. Forcing her up and away. Chased. Pop foul. Out of play over the dugout. Still 2-2. Slider middle in. Loop down the right field line. Foul ball. Count remains 2-2. Curveball down in the way. Check swing outside. Full count. Cutter up and in. Check swing high and inside, ball 4. Second walk for Hunter today. Stanza reaches. Here's long ball 0 for 2. That's the first walk today actually for Hunter. Nice pitching so far. First pitch curveball inside. Hitting the hole to second. Whoopity over on the dive. Can't get there. That's a base hit. 2 on, 2 down. Beewolves have a 2-out rally going. Here is Rhonda Horn. 0 for 2 and tense.
Number 20, Rhonda.
Hunter looking for that 1 out to get the quality start. Forcing her way on the first pitch. Hit well to left field. Swiner racing back. It's off the fence and it ricochets well away from him as that's going to get 1 home. Long ball coming around third as well. Throw in is late. It's a 2-run double. It's 7-2. That'll bring up Gonzalo, who's 0 for 2 and tense as Hunter's no longer locked in. One more batter, Reese. Slider hangs, skied to left center. Swiner over for it. He's calling. And he will put it away to end the inning as Hunter does finally break after 5 2/3 scoreless. She gives up a 2-run double, but gets out of the inning to get the quality start. 7-2 to the 7th. Phenomenal Manley and Swanson done. Hunter done after 6 as she's up near 100 pitches. Norm up next, 2 for 3 today. He's hit a 2-run homer and singled. Grounded out last time up into a fielder's choice. Plus, replaced after 6 innings, gives up 14 hits, 6 earned runs on 2 homers, and 1 strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen is former Heater, Joanna Heater, as she making her season debut here for the Beewolves, as she signed with them in free agency, as we couldn't afford to pay her the extra money she wanted. And Rafael Gonzalo is going to exit here on the double switch, as Hieronymus Jackson, the outfielder, will come in and play right field, as that is going to shuffle Bubbles Garcia over to left. Heater ready, here we go. Curveball at the knees, out in front of it, fouled off, 0-1. Nice to see Joanna again. Chase the Heater high and away, 0-2. Chased it high again, strike 3. First punch out for Joanna. I've always had trouble hitting her. Next up, Grunt Manley. He's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Grounded out to first last time up. Change up down and in. Or Heater down and in is inside. Might be a changeup. Ball 1. Fastball down with late 1-1. 106. Jesus Christ. Late on the Heater at the letters, 1-2. Fastball up and away, line is short. Easy catch for Donga, 2 down. Base is empty for Stanley Swanson, the rookie. 1 for 3 with a single today. Fastball down the way with Lade, 0-1. Heater away, hit off the end of the bat in the hold of second. Sports picks it, fires. 1-2-3 inning here for Heater. Bottom 7 at 7-2. Garcia, Goodwood, and Jackson do up. Hunter done here after 6 innings. She gives up 6 hits, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, 2 earned runs on a double. 96 pitches on the day for Hunter. Not bad at all. Love to see that. Garcia due to lead off, 0 for 2 today. Going to go ahead and double switch in, where you're going to bring in Thomas Mesa. This is either Mesa or Morrow. I think we're going to go with, let's go with Mesa here for the first one. We'll give him a shot at it first, I think. Who do I double off, though? Could take off Manley, bring in Rangel, and I think we'll do that. Yeah, we'll double switch here. Go ahead and double switch. We'll bring in Thomas Mesa, and we are going to take out Grunt Manley, as we're going to bring in first baseman rookie Lacey Rangel. Mesa making his first appearance of the season in his second campaign with us, the elite curveball throwing southpaw, or right-hander. Sophomore here, and still doesn't have a lot of good attributes on his pitches, but it's good accuracy. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Curveball down, grounded to second, right at Whoopity. Easy play for Sloop, 1 down. Goodwood up next, catcher's 0 for 2 today, and tenths. Slider down and in on the first pitch, hitting the hole. The second, diving, Whoopity out of his reach, base hit. First hit for Anton today, he's 1 for 3. Catcher on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the newly inserted Hieronymus Jackson, the right fielder. Outside pitch active, and first pitch prayer also active. Hitless on the season. Pinch hitting is Devin Godsendez, as immediately Jackson doesn't even get to bat. Godsendez still hitless on the year, though, and he's also injured, so pickoffs are active, as Mesa will now have an ability to prevent base runners. Then again, they weren't going to run anyway. Not only are they down by 5, Fiona Clark is behind the plate, and she will throw out basically anybody. Heater down and in is inside. Ball 1. Curveball down and away. Strike called. 1-1. Slider down and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Four-seam ripping away. Chased it outside. Strike 3. First punch out of the year for Mesa. 2 down. Next up is Donga. 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. Off-speed hitter still active here. Four-seamer down and in. Low. Ball 1. Slider away. Fouled off late. 1-1. Four-seamer ripping in. Turned on by Donga down the left field line, but she's out in front of it. That had the distance. 1-2. Ball down, below the knees, grounded the second, up shortstop up the middle. Slamus cuts it off, fires the first in time to end the inning. Nice pitching from Mesa to the 8th at 7-2. Whoopity Clark and the rookie Rangel do up bottom of the lineup. Sloop Whoopity leads off the inning. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. And coming in to sub in for Godsendez is outfielder Tig Tantrum, as he'll play center field and move Hammerlong Ballo over to right, as Tantrum has a lot more speed out there. Heater staying out there. Change it down and in the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball middle in with late. 1-1. Fastball down and in. Chopper to first in the hole. Backhanded by Stanza. Flips the Heater in time. 1 down.
Now batting
Next up, Fiona Clark, RBI double last time up. She's 1 for 3 today. Fastball away, chased outside, 0-1. Fastball down on the way, chopper to first. Easy play for Stanza, 2 down. Base is empty for the rookie, Lacey Rongel, who's 0 for 1 in her career as a pinch hitter. High pitch active for the Rook. Looking for her first hit. Heater up and away, laid on it, 0-1. Heater up and in, jammed her foul, 0-2. Forkball down, chopper to short. Rolled over on it, Donga there. 1-2-3 inning here for Heater in the 8th. Bottom 8, it's still 7-2. Sports, Stanza, and Longballo do up against Mesa. Here is Jock Sports. He's 1 for 3 today with the single.
Number 12, Jock Sports.
Four-seamer down and in on the first pitch, fouled off, 0-1. Slider down and away, chased it, 0-2. Whiffer activates for Jock. Curveball down and in, low and inside, good block by Clark, 1-2. Four-seamer up and in, fouled off, still 1-2. Slider up and away, way outside, 2-2. Four-seamer down and away, grounded up the middle of the short, slam is over, cuts it off, fires, 1 down. Cat stands up next, 0 for 2 today with a walk.
Number 52, Cat Stanza.
First pitch curveball inside, check swing strike at the knees, 0-1. Four-seamer up and in, Stanza lines it back up the middle of the left center, that's going to be down for a base hit. Swanson cuts it off to keep it in front of him, and that'll be just a single. Runner on with 1 down here in the 8th. Here's Longballo, 1 for 3 with a single.
Number 9, Hammer Longballo.
First pitch curveball down in the way, taken low, ball 1. Slider middle away. Strike called on the corner, 1-1. Longballo checked this swing there. Four-seamer middle in, that's lined to right center. That's down for a base hit. Swanson again cuts it off. 2 on, 1 down. Beewolves in business here. Here's Horn, 1 for 3 with a 2-run double. Pitcher slot is on deck. She's tense. Four-seamer down and in. Line to left field, left center. That's another base hit. Swiner there cuts it off. Runner thinks they can score. Throw coming from Big Country. Nailed him at the plate. That is a long snipe from Big Country as he shows off the elite arm in left field. 2 down in the inning for the pitcher Heater. Pinch hitting is catcher Memori Aoshima, hitting .250 on the year with an RBI. You don't run on Buck. Anybody else in the outfield, you probably get away with that because Swanson has no arm. Bambino actually has a pretty good arm. If you ran on him, you'd probably be dead at the plate as well. Buck just said, nah, we ain't doing this today. He was having none of it. Four-seamer up and away on the first pitch to Aoshima. Skied to left center field, hit pretty well. Swanson retreating to the warning track is there, and he'll make the catch to end the inning as Mesa gets out of the jam in the 8th. Coming out of the bullpen is closer Klaus the Game as he'll take over on the mound. To the 9th, it's 7-2. Swiner, Slamus, and Bambino do up top of the lineup here in the 9th for the Heaters. Looking for some insurance. Swiner leading off, singled last time up. He's also hit a solo homer, and he threw out a runner at the plate last inning. Still locked in. Having a good day at the plate, facing Klaus the Game, former Moose teammate of Swiner before the draft, as that curveball's inside, ball 1. Klaus the Game on the year. No record, a 0 ERA and a 120 whip. 1 appearance on the year. He got the save last game for the Beewolves, actually. Inning and 2/3, he gave up a hit, a walk, and 2 strikeouts, batting average against 167. Curveball at the knees, grounded hard to second at the middle, diving his Sports to make the stop, fires to first. Late infield single for Buck, his 3rd hit. He's 3 for 5. Next up is Ham Slamus, 2 for 4 today with 2 singles and an RBI. He's back to neutral mojo for the first time this season. Heater is low, ball 1. Fastball down the way, line to 3rd, right at Horn for the first out as the runner holds. Slamus tense once again. Here's Bambino, 2 for 4 with an RBI triple and a single today. Fastball up, line to center field as that's a rocket off Bambino's bat. His 3rd hit today. 2 on, 1 down. We're in business for Phenomeno. Norm is 2 for 4. He has a 2-run homer and a single in his belt. Locked in again. Check swing up and in on the Heater. Good take. Ball 1. That was way inside. Curveball at the knees. Crushed to left center off the end of the bat. He didn't get it that well, though. Making to catch his tantrum. Lead runner will tag and get the 3rd. Runners at the corners here with 2 down. And Mesa due up next. We will pinch hit for the pitcher here as it's an RBI chance. Good 2 innings scoreless for Mesa out of the bullpen. Did his job well. Pinch hitting for us is going to be... could be DeGrande. Or Gutterson. I think we'll go with DeGrande. He's the one that's locked in here. He'll get the at-bat. Hitting .625 here to start the year. He's hitting 5 for 8. Currently locked in. Looking for his first RBI of the season. Power versus righty active here. Rally stopper for the game. Heater up and away is outside. Ball 1. Curve up and in. Chopped at the third base line. That's a fair ball. Horn bare hands the first. In time to get the slow-footed DeGrande, and that'll end the inning. Coming out of the bullpen for us is long reliever Sebastian Morrow. He's going to make his debut here this season. Bottom 9, it's 7-2. Garcia, Goodwood, and Tantrum due up against Sebastian. Former Buzzards reliever. Leading off is Garcia, who's 0 for 3 today with a strikeout. Easy target active here against the... And also reverse splits is active for Morrow, so he's got a big boost. Heater down, fouled off late, 0-1. Slider down in the way is low, ball 1. Mr. Consistent here for Sebastian, active as well. Change it down in the way. Whiffed outside, 1-2. Forcing up and in. Garcia jams it down the left field line. He is late, out of play, 1-2. Slider at the knees. Chopped up through the middle, base hit. Second hit today for Bubbles. Or first hit, he's 1 for 4. He'll be on to lead off the 9th inning for the Beewolves, as that's a good start to the inning. Here's Goodwood, 1 for 3 with a single and tense. Forcing her down and in, inside, ball 1. Slider up and away, fouled off late, 1-1. Change it down in the way, check swing outside, strike called, 1-2. Forcing her up and in, inside, 2-2. Change it down and into Goodwood. Strike 3 called as Morrow strikes at his old teammate. 1 down. Take Tantrum up next, the center fielder, hitting .333. First at bat of the game for him. Mind Gamer is active for him. Slider away on the first pitch. Line to right center. Over the lunging Whoopity's glove. That's another base hit. Swanson gets it in quickly. Runner digs for third. Throw is cut. Slamus leads the runner back to first. 2 on in the corners. 1 down for Donga. 2 for 4 today with 2 singles. Big spot for Donga. Can she deliver? Forcing her down and in. Ripped down the line and left. That's a base hit. Swiner gets it in. Run scores. It's 7-3. 2 on, 1 down. Morrow is tense. Here's Jock Sports. 1 for 4 with the single. First splits active again here for Morrow. Slider down in the way. Low, ball 1. Forcing her down and in. Check swing strike called. 1-1. Change it middle away. Sports line to the left, hanging up for Swiner. Races in to make the catch. 2 down. Last chance for the Beewolves. Coming to the plate is the cleanup hitter. Third hitter, actually, it's Kat Stanza. 1 through 3 with a single and a walk today. Reverse split still active. Forcing her up and up at the middle of the plate. Hit into the corner, left field, heading for the high wall. Swiner plays it Karam. It gets over his head, and that'll get another run in. It's 7-4. Tying run coming to the plate for the Beewolves here with 2 down in the 9th. It is Long Ballo, 2 for 4 with 2 singles, and I'm not taking any chances here. He's locked in. Pitching change incoming. Morrow done after 2/3 of an inning, giving up 4 hits, 2 earned runs, and a strikeout. Going to go ahead and sub Phenomenal onto the mound, and I am going to put in at third base infielder Rob Glover. Long ball, Phenomenal making his first appearance of the season, looking to get the save here with 2 down in the 9th. Locked in currently. Facing Long Ballo. Ball down and in on the first pitch is low. Ball 1. Slider down in the way. Strike called. 1-1. Pushing it down and in. Hammer hits it up the middle. Base hit into center field off the back of the mound. Lead runner's going to score. It is going to be 7-5. Tying run at first. Winning run coming to the plate for the Beewolves here in the 9th. Here's Rhonda Horn. 2 for 4 with a double, a single, and 2 RBIs today already. Forcing her down in the way. Strike called. 0-1. Norm is down to neutral mojo. Cut her down and in. Low. 1-1. Ball down in the way. Swift through it. 1-2. Whiffer activates. Slider up and in. Chased it, strike 3. First punch up for Norm, and that ends the inning as it gets a little hairy in the 9th, but the Heaters hang on to win 7-5, your final. Got really messy in the 9th as Morrow just couldn't get the job done, and then Phenomenal had to come in and get the last out for him. 3 runs did score to make it more respectable of a loss for the Beewolves, but at the end of the day, the Heaters managed to win 7-5. Hitless today for us were DeGrande, the pinch hitter, as well as Reese Hunter and Lacey Rangel. Solo homer for Buck Swiner, RBI single for Ham Slamus, RBI triple for Jovan Bambino, 2-run homer for Norm Phenomenal, and an RBI double for Fiona Clark. On the other side for the Beewolves, hitless today were Gonzalo, as well as Aoshima and Godsendez. 2 RBIs for Rhonda Horn on a single, RBI single for Hammer Longbalo, RBI single for Kat Stanza, and an RBI single for Masha Donga. Pitching lines, Reese Hunter gets the victory, 6 quality innings. She gives up 6 hits, 2 earned runs, a walk, 7 strikeouts. She improves to 1-0 on the year. Phenomeno gets the save, a third of an inning, giving up a hit and a strikeout, his first save of the year. Mesa, 2 innings scoreless in relief, giving up 4 hits and a strikeout. And Sebastian Morrow, 2/3 of an innings that went really messy. He gave up 4 hits, 3 earned runs, and a strikeout. On the other side for the Beewolves, Tusker Fuss takes the loss, 6 innings, 14 hits given up, 6 earned runs, 2 homers, and a strikeout. He falls to 0-1. Joanna Heater, 2 scoreless innings of relief, striking out a batter. And Klaus the Game, an inning in relief, giving up 2 hits. But still, scoreless 3 innings for their bullpen as we did all our damage off of Fuss. Buck Swiner at Big Country, the player of the game. He went 3 for 5 with 2 singles and a solo homer. Norm Phenomenal, 2 for 5 day with a 2-run homer. He also gets the save out of the bullpen. And Jovan Bambino had a 3-hit day. He went 3 for 5 with an RBI triple and 2 singles. He also scored once. Not bad. Hey, a win's a win. It was messy, but I'll take the win. I just wish it was, a little cleaner than that in the 9th. Need to work on that. All right, let's go. All right, any manager moments to deal with? Yes. There's only one compliment left in your body. Who gets it? Cash Basquet, who didn't play, or Sebastian Morrow? Well, let's give it to Cash because Sebastian crapped the bed today. So Cash up to 95 loyalty, Sebastian down to 59. That's fine. Bro Boom wants a new face for their Hyper Cheese campaign. Who do you suggest, Kerr or Slamus? Ooh, interesting. I'm going to say Kerr. She's higher rated and she'll be more expensive in the offseason. Plus, she's playing better than Slamus is right now. All right, and that's it for manager moments. Only the 2 today. Roster moves to report. There is 2, it looks like. 3. Roman Rhodes will replace the Hank Hart on the Wild Pigs as he'll be the backup catcher moving forward. Thomas Mesa gets +1 accuracy on a random roll. I wish it was junk or velocity. He needs that more than the accuracy. Poke Foster will go to the Nemesis. The outfielder is signed to replace Guy Gold on the bench. And let's see, what else we got? A couple development traits, chances. Buck Swiner loses 8 fielding on a random roll. He is down to 73. But he's still a pretty good fielder, so no worries there. He's still B+ as well. But he has developed an allergy to grass. Get him some Xanax. Or, what is that? What's the one with the C? I don't know. I don't have allergies. All right, we'll send it to the next game here. Freebitters taking on the Pigs here, and they lose in 10 innings, 9-8, as the Pigs take the victory, their first of the year. Sawteeth win 3-2 over the Sirloins in a nice pitcher's duel. Nemesis taking on the Buzzards here, 2 winless teams. Nemesis choke it away late to lose 10-7. Sandcats taking on the Grass Eaters, and the Sandcats win 6-2 as they get their 3rd win. They improve to 3-0. Crocs win 7-5 over the Overdogs. Jacks taking on the last place Platypi, and the Jacks win their 3rd of the year. They're 3-0, winning 4-0. Grapplers taking on the Buzzards here. Buzzards rally, but end up losing 8-6. Grapplers match us at 3-0. Moose taking on the Herbisaurs. Grass Eaters rally, but lose late on the choked 9th inning. They lose 8-7. Sirloins shut out the Blowfish 3-0. Platypi taking on the Wideloads. Platypi get their 1st win of the year, winning 5-1. Wideloads fall to 0-3. And final game of the Sim, second half of the doubleheader. Wild Pigs beat the Freebitters 7-6. Okay, not bad. So we're still tied atop the division here, 3-0. And we will be taking on the undefeated Jacks next episode. Okay, I like that. Battle of division leaders. On the mound for us will be rookie 19-year-old lefty C.T. Brazon with the elite slider. And on the mound for the Jacks is 3rd-year veteran southpaw Charlemagne Charleston. Jacks, oof, they put a lot of money into their speed. They have really good contact and starting pitching as well, but they had to sacrifice in their defense and their bullpen, and their power is only slightly above average. Yikes. All right, player development, what do we got? All right, Bro Boom. Ooh, that's a good one for Glover. I like that. Gutterson, clutch. Not as good of a trade as it could be. Could use the extra power, though. I would prefer fielding, though, for Keg. Brazon, chance to get a cutter added to his repertoire. Could use a second fastball. That would be nice. Also needs the extra accuracy as well, so that's a nice one. Swanson, we're not giving you RBI 0. K Neglector is dumb for Kerr. Slamus, 14% on this one. Contact and fielding. Could use the fielding, not going to lie. So it's either 700,000 for this one, or 900 or 600,000 for this one for Brazon. I think we play this smart and we do the one for Brazon because he's younger and I think he needs the accuracy more so than Slamus needs the fielding right now. Plus the chance at a cutter would be lovely for him. So let's go ahead and go for this one. 1 accuracy to 37, 1 velocity to 44. Does not get the bonus 3 accuracy. That's unfortunate. And he does not get the cutter either. Damn. It was worth the risk, but it didn't work. And we will be able to buy this next game for Slamus since it should still be here. I will get this. Glover's is a close second, but I think Slamus needs his more because he's the starter. And Glover's already a pretty good fielder, so Dive Wizard would just be adding on to his already great fielding. So I think this one for Slamus is more important. Plus Gutterson's 33. He's going to regress even more, so yeah, I think this one for Slamus has the edge, and these two are stupid because they have really negative traits here for both players involved. All right, let's set the lineup for next game and call it an episode here. Leading off will be second baseman Sloop Whoopity, followed by center fielder rookie Stanley Swanson. Batting third, locked in at first base, Norm Phenomeno. Batting fourth will be third baseman Keg Gutterson. Batting fifth in right field will be Jovan Bambino. Batting sixth, locked in left field, is Big Country Buck Swiner. Batting seventh is shortstop Rob Glover. He'll get the start over Slamus. Batting eighth will be catcher Fiona Clark, getting the start against the left-hander. And batting ninth will be the pitcher, rookie C.T. Brazon. And that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Big win for the Heaters as we managed to hold on late to win 7-5 against the Beewolves. We're now off to a hot 3-0 start. Can we keep it rolling against the Jacks next episode of Battle of Division Leaders? Tune in to find out. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thanks so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down here on Twitch. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch will be down here in the description below if you want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted. And if you want to come over here and follow me over on this platform as well, you may. I'll catch you on the next episode, everybody. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. And for Twitch viewers, we'll be recording one more episode tonight. We are going to be doing the next episode of the Sawteeth franchise, so please stick around if you want to watch that. Catch you on the next one, YouTube. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.